They ask how I get that
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, honey. We just gonna get into some stuff that we've already gotten into, and then we're gonna get into a little bit extra. All right. Happy almost Monday. What is it tomorrow? Y'all, President's Day. To each and every one of you guys. I know it's a little late this evening, but I figure most of y'all are not going to work tomorrow because it's a holiday. Banks closed, post office closed, and maybe some of you guys do have to go to work, but if you do, you could definitely catch this tomorrow and be a part of the replay gang. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Katie, Miss OKC, JB, Ahada, D. Nikki, Mary Blue, Miss G, Miss Ali. Let me see who else is in here. Little Toys in the building. Bankheads up in here. Miss Queen up in here. Canada is in the building. Welcome, ladies. Hey, Lakeisha. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. Make sure you guys clock into the break room. Hey, Catcher, you do that by hitting the like button. That's how you clock on in. Child, we're going to get right on into it, girl. So first thing I want to talk about, y'all, I just kind of want to go over, what we talked about the other day with the Jasmine and Olivia situation. So one of my subscribers hit me up in the DMs. I saw it today, so I don't know if I got it yesterday or if she messaged me yesterday or today. But apparently, Liv went live yesterday. I did go over there and look. I didn't see the live. Hey, pretty doe. Hey, Audra. You said you get ready to cook something to eat, sis. Right on time. I was dozing off trying to find something to watch. Yes, girl. So I guess Liv went. Oh, so she sent this to me yesterday. So apparently Liv went live yesterday, y'all. Maybe some of you guys caught that live. I did go to her channel. I didn't see the live, so maybe she put it on private. So she says that apparently Liv went live and she won't rest until my Jazzy Life's channel is she permanently loses her channel. I'm trying to paraphrase what sis wrote me on IG. She said, I'm starting to wonder if Liv had something to do with Jazz channel being taken down back in December. She said, Jazz also told Gerard about Liv channel being in somebody else's name. Liv isn't scared of Jazz like she told the cops. This is her version of get back of what Jazz did. So apparently, based off what my subscriber told me, that Olivia went live, and I guess in the live, the message was she's basically getting her get back because apparently Jasmine reached out to Gerard and told Gerard that Olivia's channel is in somebody else's name. So for me, y'all, I was a little confused. I was like, well, let's just say Jasmine did that. Is that not information Gerard would already know, or Gerard's attorney would already know? Apparently if she's evading paying child support, wouldn't that be something that they would have already came up with? It's not like Jasmine said who name it was in or anything like that. And my whole thing was, I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't. if Jasmine did tell Gerard that, it's not like it's a secret. I'm pretty sure Gerard knew that already, and if the channel is in some, which we already thought that too. We all thought that the channel was in her mom's name. So I don't understand what the issue is. And if Jasmine permanently loses her channel, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna just keep saying what I said before. I blame Jasmine for that, because I'm gonna take you guys back about 5 years ago. And a lot of you guys know this story because you've been around on my channel for that long. Y'all know back then when Olivia came to the internet and basically exposed the Houston trip and told everybody that was watching or her live that day that her and all the girls on that trip were doing the cocaine. Y'all know we got a whole song about the cocaine. I'm not going to sing it right now, but y'all know we got a whole song about that cocaine, right? And Jasmine was aware of that. Now, y'all remember Ming and Chrissy, that's pretty much when they denounced the relationship with Olivia. When Olivia went live and exposed that information that she and everybody, she said everybody did the cocaine. And so we said, sing that song, Miss Ali. Girl, my thing is this. When that was done, Jasmine should have knew then. Oh, sis, you ain't about ish. Like, you gonna expose what we was doing that we didn't even have the cameras turned on so the internet world can see? You came to the internet to expose not only your tea, but my tea too. So when you got a person like that, obviously when a person shows you who they are, you better believe them. So instead of Jasmine, in my opinion, abort mission like Chrissy and Ming did, Jasmine just decided to, stay along for the ride. Had she did what Ming and Chrissy did, yeah, she probably wouldn't be, obviously, y'all, she wouldn't be dealing with Olivia in any type of backlash or anything, because there would be nothing. The reason why Olivia has more history with Jasmine, because Jasmine continued on with a friendship with Olivia once Ming and Chrissy decided not to really deal with Jasmine like that anymore and obviously cut Olivia off. Jasmine still held on to that relationship. So, and we know that Jasmine likes to run her mouth. She likes to tell her business to anybody that'll listen. So remember I told you guys that Jasmine probably told Olivia more tea than Olivia told her. And whatever Olivia may have told Jasmine doesn't know very much if that was true or not. She know Olivia just said it. So if Jasmine would have pulled back on Olivia when those two ladies did, when Ming and Chrissy did, Jasmine might not be dealing with what she's dealing with right now, in my opinion. So not only that, Jasmine seen what Olivia did to other people. When she came, y'all remember when Olivia came on here and told the whole world that Gerard was over there buying the ooh 90 from the prostitute? Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? So she came to the internet and told the whole entire world that her husband was still her husband at the time, was buying the ooh 90. Now, again, that was Olivia's decision to do that. It was her decision to say that, but her and Gerard wasn't even going through a divorce at that time. He was just leaving Florida to go back to Texas. And she came and told all that business of that man to the whole entire internet. So anytime she would do that, what did Jasmine think she was going to do to her? No, really. Think about it, y'all. Just think about it. Exactly, Black and Bougie. If Jasmine seen what she did to Jasmine seen with her own eyes what Olivia did to her, Chrissy, and Ming. Then she turned around and she witnessed what she said about Gerard. Now, obviously, Olivia was hurt. She was mad. But still, she's seen all this. So how did Jasmine think she was going to get handled? If Olivia handled her own husband / baby daddy like that, do Jasmine really think she's standing a chance? Not only that, when Jasmine apparently called Olivia in the middle of the night when her and Chris was over there boxing each other, Jasmine calling, I guess, as an SOS, calling a friend to, to let a friend know, girl, it's going down over here. What did Olivia do? She jumped on the internet and told the whole entire internet because she claimed she was scared for Jasmine. So she came to the internet to tell the internet. Yes, I know that, LaToya, but Jasmine ain't that damn slow. She know how to screw and get babies. So all I'm saying is, Jasmine, I don't understand why she's acting shocked and bewildered when she knew who she was dealing with. Jasmine chose just not to believe that. Y'all got to think about it. Jasmine was in cahoots. Think about it, y'all. She was in cahoots with Philip, watching Asia's kids. Now, Philip is dating Jasmine, living with Jasmine. Philip goes and finds another woman. Her name is Asia. Goes find Asia and pumps 2 babies in Asia and had Jasmine babysitting the oldest of the 2 while him and Asia was out turning tricks in the streets. Jasmine was in cahoots with watching her boyfriend / baby daddy love child that he had on Jasmine while they were together. So if you allowed Philip to do you like that, well, hell, I mean, everybody else gonna have a free fall with your ass. You don't have to be smart, screw, and get babies. No, you don't. No, you don't. But she know how to do that. So, that's my whole thing. Like, I just hate that Jasmine didn't use discernment. I just hate that she didn't use discernment when it comes to choosing her friends. I just hate she didn't do that. But unfortunately, Jasmine got to live and learn the lessons. And these are one of the lessons, unfortunately, she has to learn. But which is so, what I can't believe. Some of you guys may remember this. Some of you guys may not remember this. But a few years ago, before Olivia got pregnant with AJ, y'all remember when Zelle was on here? Her baby daddy Zelle? Thank you. Is it Preschool Prodigy TV? Thank you. Y'all remember when Olivia and Zelle was together? That fun-filled summer they had? And y'all remember when they would get into it and come to the internet and Zelle would go on Instagram and blast Olivia's business and drag her through the streets like he was dragging those trash bags from bus stop to bus stop. Y'all remember that? And then do y'all remember that we found out that Zelle reached out to Gerard and basically told Gerard that him and Olivia was over there doing cocaine and whatever else together. And he told Gerard that if Gerard needs a witness in court, that he would vouch for him. Y'all remember that? And then something y'all may not know, Olivia has also talked about it as well too. Apparently, let me say this. Apparently, there was some nudes of Olivia that Zelle had. This is when Zelle had his own channel that he got off the back of Olivia. And Zelle went over there and took some of Olivia's nudes and sent them to another content creator. Y'all remember that? Maybe some of y'all may not know this. But do y'all remember that? He took Olivia's nudes. Olivia was livid. She came on live. She screamed. She hollered. She cussed Zelle out, everything. But not one time did she press charges. That's called revenge porn, if you really want to know the truth. So my thing is, how come Jasmine needs to get dismantled? Because apparently or allegedly, she slid into your ex-husband / baby daddy's, I don't know, DMs or whatever, and dropped what Jasmine may have thought was tea, because to be honest, that wasn't tea. Gerard already knows what Olivia's financial situation is. He knows that. So how come Jasmine's channel has to get dismantled for that? But Zolo, nothing happened to him. You didn't press charges. You didn't file harassment. You didn't do anything to Zolo. Nothing. You didn't do nothing to him. So how come he got a pass, but Jasmine can't get one? And Jasmine, in my opinion, didn't do nowhere near it's what I would, especially, here's the thing, Zolo was a man you was sleeping with. That man was living with you. You was sleeping with him. Hell, you done birthed a whole child for the man. I would feel more betrayed by Zolo than I would Jasmine. I wouldn't even be, she's just some chick on the internet. But Zolo was a man that you were sharing bodily fluids with. I would feel more betrayed by him. But nothing happened to him. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff, it don't make sense to me. Now, I'm not saying that she should feel warm and fuzzy inside about Jasmine and what Jasmine apparently or allegedly did. But I don't understand why the men in her life get to destroy her and nothing happens to them. But some chick on the internet that you half-ass had a friendship with, it wasn't like her and Olivia been friends since childhood. Right? And like they've been friends since high school. This some chick you met on the World Wide Web. Yes, he did, LaToya. This some chick you met on the World Wide Web. And you caught up in your feelings about her? But the man that you laid up with, lived with, bought bunny rabbits for, shared bodily fluids with, came and drug you through these streets, embarrassed the hell out. Even at one point, he enlisted other men to get on the internet and drag Olivia, who hadn't even touched Olivia's hand. These men didn't know if the woman smelled or not smelled. But because Zolo influenced them to talk about Olivia because he was hating her so much, they went on with it. They went along with it. These strange men that Olivia had never met in person. So he not only did he drag her, then he goes and get other men and brought them to his platform to drag her too. And nothing happens to him? No, I didn't see that. It's about time. Keisha just got engaged. I mean, it's about damn time. What, they got 3 kids? They've been together, what, 5-6 years? It's about damn time. Now, engaged and actually married is 2 different things. When there's an actual wedding invitations being mailed, holla at me, sis. So that's my thing. That's what I don't understand. But I say all this to say, Jasmine was a witness to everything I just said to you guys. Jasmine was a witness to all of it. So why do you think anything different was going to happen to you, Jasmine? How do you feel like she was going to treat you any different? I believe so, Rashida. I believe so. Black and Bougie said, because Tuna male identified pick me who's more likely to forgive males that she's had or will have sexual access with. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. You know what, Sunrise? Apparently, you guys, Keisha K. Lee has gotten engaged. Jeremy Postel has proposed to Keisha K. Lee. Gworlll. We just gossiping over here. So somebody in the chat, I forgot who just said that. That Jeremy just proposed. Okay, Moni Love said that Jeremy proposed to Keisha and they're engaged. I mean, I guess so, sis. After all that you have went through with Jeremy, the least he can do is put a ring on your finger. Now, did Jeremy buy the ring or not? Baby, I don't know because I don't watch Keisha, y'all. So I don't know what's going on over there. But you're right, Nina. It's very well long overdue. Okay. Jeremy needed to do. Matter of fact, they should have just skipped the engagement and went straight to Vegas and just got married. But of course, y'all know Keisha's extra. So she's going to want. So hopefully an actual marriage happened, and hopefully they won't be engaged as long as they've been boyfriend and girlfriend. Like anytime y'all over there buying houses, not one, but now you're on your second house, then had 3 kids, and Jeremy then had one on you. Y'all done had all this going on, and now y'all getting engaged? But girl, it's about damn time. Yeah, oh yeah, no, Moni Love, you good, sis. I appreciate you bringing us a tea. Yeah, are the twins 7 now? Dang, them kids done got big. I remember when Keisha birthed those kids. Dang, the twins are 7 now? Wow. Yeah, that's a long time. Especially when, you know, Jeremy and Keisha went to school together, y'all. They was in high school together. And Jeremy used Keisha to do his homework. He ignored Keisha in high school, you know, and now they, you know, over there, I guess in almost wedding bliss. Well, good for them. Good for them. You know, hopefully Keisha can make Jeremy an honest man. She posted it on her IG. Okay. Well, good. August is 5 now. Dang, that's been a long time. Yeah, that was around. Yeah, that was back, what, 2020? When all that stuff dropped? Yeah, that was baby, 2020 was a hot year, y'all. It was a lot of tea going on back in 2020. She should have proposed to him since he act like he the wife. AW said, what'd you say? Keisha should have bended down on one knee? Girl, a mess. He better she help him buy a car for cars. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember this is a few years ago. When Jeremy turned, I think it was 27. Keisha went and bought him 27 gifts for him turning 27. Because y'all know Keisha and Jeremy's birthday, I think they're like a day apart or 2 days apart. Their birthdays are like within a couple days of each other. And she went and bought Jeremy 27 gifts. I think it's either 26 or 27 gifts for his birthday. And expensive gifts. They weren't no like Dollar Tree gifts. It wasn't none of that. It was expensive things. And I don't think I've yet to see a video where Jeremy, because Keisha and Jeremy's birthdays are in November. I don't think I've seen yet a video where Jeremy have reciprocated the same idea back to it. Was it 25? Okay, it was 25. Thank you, Miss G. 25 gifts. She bought him 25 expensive gifts for him turning 25. And I don't think I've seen a video yet of him doing her the same way. I don't think I've seen one. She definitely held him down for too long. Yes, she did, Moni Love. Well, I mean, you know, at this point, that's the least he can do is propose to her, considering everything else that has happened. But a lot of what Keisha went through on the internet, she wanted to go through that. Like when she wrote the book about Jeremy having a baby on her and published, well, she didn't write a book. It was more like a pamphlet, and published the pamphlet for the world to view. And everything that happened, everything that unfolded after that, Keisha wanted all of that. Because back then, you know, she was really into the internet and the views and the attention. Over the years, in my opinion, the older Keisha has gotten, she's not so internet hungry like she used to be, like about 5 years ago, where every little thing that went on in her life, she had to tell it. Now, I could be wrong, y'all, because I haven't watched Keisha in a couple years. I do follow her on IG, but I haven't been on Instagram today. So other than when I got that message this morning. DBO says women need to learn to allow themselves to be loved by men just the same as the love they give to these men. That's true. That's definitely true. But unfortunately, DBO, sometimes women love men who don't know how to love back. That's unfortunate. And women be so busy trying to change the man and, you know, and make the man a believer. And since you be putting in all that work for nothing, because it never happens. Yeah, and her views are not that big anymore. Yeah, over the years, Moni Love, people have really don't watch Keisha like that anymore. And you know what? Keisha she got into real estate. I don't know if she's still a realtor, but she got into real estate and she got some other stuff going on. So, you know, Keisha over time, I think the reason why Keisha still posts on her YouTube channel, because it's out of pure habit, I think, at this point. I don't think Keisha is that heavily invested in the internet like she used to be, let's say 5 years ago. I just don't think she is. I mean, her kids are getting much older. She's getting older, and life is very different now. So hopefully we actually get a wedding. Okay. Yeah, but that Keisha, Keisha has been having drama on this internet for a long time, honey. Yeah, I'm glad she got something else going on too, Moni Love, because when she was just heavily invested in the internet, baby, it was a whole shit show. Okay. And to me personally, Keisha is a prime example of once you get to a certain level with this internet thing, if you haven't reached that next level, then you might want to pivot and do something different. Keisha never really gave up the internet, but she involved other things in her life to keep her busy. And that's smart. I think she stopped selling the wig because, or the hair. Keisha had the hair business. I don't know if she's still doing the hair bundles. She had that business for quite some time and she did really well with it. I don't know if she's still doing it. I think a couple of years ago, she had said she was going to put it on the back burner for a while. But like I said, y'all, I don't watch Keisha like that. I don't watch Keisha at all. So I don't know what she got going on over there. But I do know that her and Jeremy just bought another house. I think I seen that maybe late last year. You said these moms need to learn some new trades. Take note, this YouTube is not going to last forever. Yeah, right, Moni Love. It's not going to last forever. And if you guys notice, some of these YouTubers that have been on here for a very long time, they've all pivoted and have moved to other things. Like they still post because, their channel is a guaranteed check. So they still post, maybe not as frequent as they would have been in the past. And then, like I said, you guys, the older you get, things just change for you. And let's be honest, over the years, we would expect that for Jasmine, Chrissy, and Olivia. We would expect the things to just change for the better. It's the fact that Jasmine's going to jail and coming to the internet, sitting down telling us like like that was tea or something. Like, girl, you should feel horrible that you had to go to jail for something that you shouldn't have went to jail for. AW said Jeremy didn't buy anything, Keisha did. Sunrise says, can we not normalize struggle love in 2025? Yeah, I mean, sis, we will be able to not normalize it when people stop indulging in it. As long as people keep indulging in the struggle love, it's, unfortunately, it gets normalized. I agree, Nina. I agree. I'm sorry. I just agree. I wish Jasmine would just move in silence. Like I told you guys the other day, Olivia did. When Olivia went and filed them charges on Jasmine back in May of last year, she didn't utter a word to the internet. That's the one thing that Olivia kept her mouth shut about. She didn't utter a word. I wish Jasmine could follow suit. Like, sis, just hush. Just sit down and hush and handle your business. I mean, some of you guys might agree or disagree. Olivia didn't need the empathy and sympathy or the coin from the internet. She wouldn't handle Jasmine all on her own. She paid for it on her own, did everything. Jasmine works in the realm of she needs empathy and sympathy from the internet. We know this for every time something goes on with her, she comes to the internet crying about it. If Jasmine would just work on the realm of handling her business on her own, then she would be able to, she'll know how to handle business. No, she doesn't, Shaniqua. She just does not get it. And, baby, I'm not the one to help her get it, okay? I'm definitely not the one to help her get it. So, yeah, so that's all I wanted to, I just wanted to share light on that. Like I said, I did not see Olivia's live. My conversation was based off my subscriber who's seen it. So she was kind of just giving me, the cliff notes of what the live was talking about. I believe Olivia took the live down. Jasmine could never be in the military. She would have leaked top secrets and get herself hit. Girl, they wouldn't even allow her to have intelligence like that, Joanna. Okay? She pimps her pain for gain. Exactly. And it's so unfortunate. Jasmine needs to understand everything actually is not content, sis. Yeah, everything does not need to be content, but Jasmine works on the realm of everything is content when everything is not content. Okay? All right, y'all, let's move on. So let's get into Sky's live. Sky put up, y'all know we haven't been over Sky's in a couple of, it's been a minute. I think the last time we was over to Sky's house, sis was over there washing up mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds of dirty clothes. Well, now Sky has moved into the house, you guys, and she's trying to get a little acclimated with the house. I guess she's trying to get a little settled. Apparently, she has a five bedroom house. So this new home that she's living in, apparently is a 5 bedroom home. Okay. So apparently it's a 5 bedroom home. So let's take a look at how Sky is treating the new house. You know, we all were very curious on how Sky would treat the new home. Some of you guys felt like she would treat the new home like she did the last home. And then some of you guys were a little more optimistic. Okay. So we're going to get into what Sky got going over there on this new, in this new house. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
Okay. So since we've been homeless, I've been trying to get all of the clothes washed up because a lot of it was in the storage building. A lot of it got ruined in my mom's backyard when we got kicked out. So I'm trying to wash it all up, y'all. When I tell y'all, we got 7 big, huge black bags of clothes that need to be washed. And I'm every day trying to tackle them. Y'all see what I'm saying? But I know what's going to get done. I'm eventually going to go to the laundromat and wash up as much as I can. Right now, we don't really have the funds to do it because, you know, we had just got this place, had to pay to get everything turned on, been buying food with cash. So, yeah, we got to get this.
Sky, why have you buying? Okay, so hold on, sis. Why have you been buying food with cash? You were over here bragging about 2 months ago, how you were supplying food stamps for everybody in your mama's house. So you leave your mother's house, and now, see, this is why we told you probably should have stockpiled those food stamps instead of, buying food for people's barbecues when you was over there buying food for your man over there's family's barbecue, and then when you was over there buying food for the what was it, y'all, baked beans and something else that she was over there making, you were spending all that food stamps on that nonsense. Now you actually need the food stamps because you're in your own home and you don't have any because you didn't gave them out to everybody. Now, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny, but just look at all this. I do understand she's doing laundry, but what is this? What is this called? Blanket. What is all this? All this trash on the floor? This is my thing, though. This is my thing, y'all. I don't understand why Sky don't make those kids help her. Why don't you make those kids? Not you blaming your mama for putting y'all out and y'all stuff and your kids' stuff was sitting outside. What was it sitting outside in? Your mama just took your stuff and threw it out the back door. I would just assume, Sky, that the stuff would be in plastic bags. So if it rained outside, how would it get destroyed if the stuff was in plastic bags? And then you claim you was washing every day while you were homeless. So why wouldn't you be washing the stuff in the storage unit along with what y'all was washing every day? Because wasn't the plan to eventually get into a home? And let's be honest, she had extra income coming in from her YouTube channel.
It's coming. It's coming. But, and y'all excuse my mismatched couches because this is what we had in the last apartment. And I can't afford to get any new ones. So it's just gonna have to do. We can sit down. We ain't got to sit on the floor. Okay. One thing I'm not gonna do is complain about some mismatched couches.
Girl, we don't care nothing about mix match couches. Sky, we wouldn't expect no more than what we're seeing. You act like we expect for you to have brand new furniture from the front room to the back door. Since none of us was expecting that from you. So mixed match couches it is.
Cause I don't care. We in the house. We are in our own place again. Oh my gosh, you guys do not understand how I feel, how excited I am, how happy we are. Y'all, this house is amazing. It is fit for us. It's a 5 bedroom, 3 bath. I don't know if I told y'all. I just want to keep saying it because this is my first time ever having a 5 bedroom, y'all. It's just exciting. Like I just still cannot believe this. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get these clothes folded up and washed. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but you guys, when I did the video and said that we were kicked out of my mom's house, we really was kicked out of my mom's house, y'all. Like for real, for real. It's like she just she made a comment to my aunt stating that she was ready for us to get out. She was tired of us, and she didn't know that I was standing there listening. Well, I wasn't listening to the conversation. My aunt had just pulled up where I was. And so she didn't know that I was right there. And then when my aunt was like, "Well, Sky's right here," she was like, "Well, I'm talking."
You're right, Black and Bougie. Sky, you're sitting there folding up these mounds and mounds of clothes. Why is this child right here? She looks, however old she is, just basically she's old enough to be sitting right next to you folding up clothes her daggone self. Why is she sitting there playing with the cell phone? I don't understand. This is why Sky will never have order in her home, because her kids are not in order. She's not in order. The children are not in order. I'm pretty sure Sky is happy and blessed to be in a house big enough to accommodate her whole entire family. But what difference does it make when y'all been there, what, maybe a month, and it looks like this? The fact, but again, you guys, you can't say anything to Sky because this is the type of woman she is. She's just a nasty woman by nature. When I say nasty, I mean she doesn't keep her house up to date. So I'm just going to assume if you don't keep your house clean, then more than likely the body is lacking too.
I'm tired of my own kids. I just can't send them back. But you can, because only one of them in the house is adopted, which is my son. The rest of them are not adopted. So you can. You just don't want to because you got money coming. But anyway, but so now, since I haven't been talking to her since we were put out, she's now telling everybody, because I blocked her. I blocked my dad because I don't want that energy. Like, I don't even want to be around that energy. It's negative. I don't got time.
Wait a minute. Hold on. How do you not want the negative energy from your mama when you was over there living with her for several months? So are you saying the whole time your mama was living, you was living with your mother, she wasn't negative? Based off the story Sky has told us, her mama been negative. So now that you don't need your mama because you got your own place, now mama's negative and we blocking her and we blocking daddy and like, Sky, is this your biological mother? I'm just curious. Is this your biological mother? Because, honey, the type of relationship you and your mama, the fact that your mama asked you to birth a child for her, and you did, and your son, brother, it's your son and your brother, baby, is the weirdest thing I've ever even heard of. I've never even heard of that. And it's not like your mama, like, what will your mama, if I don't even know if this is Sky's actual biological mother, but if this is your biological mother, girl, then you got to be just like her in some shape, form, or fashion. Because the fact that you sit on the internet and talk about your mama, one thing about your mama, if your mother is talking about you, she's talking about you to family and friends. She's not sitting on the internet dragging you after she helped you. Because regardless, your mother didn't owe you anything. You are grown. You the one that chose to do whatever you did to get, have your Section 8 taken away from you. I don't know if she got it back or not. But you're grown. She didn't owe your grown tail anything. The fact that woman opened up her home and allowed you and all these children of yours and the man that you with and his child, let all those people come over there and live. Now she got to get talked about on the internet. How about you just leave your mama alone and leave her conversation out of your videos? Because let's be honest, nobody comes to Sky's channel to hear tea about her mama. Hell, we don't even know who her mother is. You know, you're right. She's trying to resemble Peach. I've never seen so many people who do not morph their own personality. I've never seen so many people who wants to be like other people. Y'all are grown-ass women. Why are y'all sitting around idolizing another grown-ass woman that ain't doing no better than you? Take away, let me say something to y'all. Take away Peach's social media platform. Take away Peach's social media platform, and Peach ain't ish. She ain't nothing but a regular schmegular chick. She's still a regular schmegular chick. She just so happened to got 1 million followers across all her platforms. But you take away those followers, Peach ain't ish. I mean, Peach is a woman who's gotten all this money throughout the years, from 2020 up until today's current date. Peach has received all this money. And it's the fact that you're sitting in eviction court. Think about what I just said. She's taught classes, teaching people how to do social media. She's made money in all type of ways, just based off social media. And you sitting in eviction court? Does that sound like anybody you would take advice from? Girl, if you can't manage your own life, you damn sure can't tell me what to do with mine. And Peach is not married to some stellar guy over there. She's married to a man who don't want to work. Wouldn't work if you threw a job at him. So why you sitting there trying to be like Peach, girl, be like yourself. Because I'm sorry, Peach is nobody to model after.
So she's now like getting in touch with my aunt, telling my aunt, because she wasn't talking to my aunt either, telling my aunt that I need to get in touch with her. She's been calling me. It's been too long that we ain't talked. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. She went to the hospital. She had a whole episode. My aunt called me and told me, and she expected me to feel some type of way, and I honestly don't. No, I don't want anything to happen to my mother, but I'm not about to run to her side. I'm not about to do it. I'm not. I can't keep. It's a recurring cycle. Like, it's just keep happening. Is the mental abuse. I just can't do it. So no.
And I agree. If Sky's mother is truly what Sky is saying, then yes, sis, you need to distance yourself. But my thing is, if your mother are all these things today in this video, she was just as toxic. She was just as mentally abusive when you was living with her. So it was okay to endure those behaviors from your mother when you needed her. But now that you don't need her, you having an epiphany? If your mama was so toxic now, she was just as toxic a month or two ago when you were staying with her.
I did not run back this time. And then she called my aunt and told my aunt that my uncle passed away, which is her brother, and kind of found out he did not pass away. He is in the hospital. He was breathing from a machine, but he's now breathing on his own. But she told my aunt that he passed away to try to get me to call. I'm still not going to call. This is a man that you talk pure junk about, that you cannot stand, but you're boohoo crying because he's in the hospital. I'm still not going to call. I'm sorry if anybody feel like I'm wrong. Yes, I am thankful and grateful that my mother allowed us to come stay into her home.
But let me tell you something pretty dope. Pretty Dope said she had to accept the abuse for the help. No, she didn't. She could have went to the shelter. Sky could have went to the shelter. She can tell us all the stories that they had a waiting list. The waiting list wasn't from the end of July to a month ago when she got this apartment. Sky could have went to the shelter. She chose not to. So she chose to take whatever situation her mother had her going through over there. She chose to take that because if Sky's mama is so toxic, and so let me tell y'all something. We knew this prior to this conversation right here. When Sky first got homeless, she came to the internet and told us how her mother, she was crying. Remember y'all, she was sitting in the car crying because her mama wouldn't let Sky's mother wouldn't let Sky get her luggage. And Sky came here crying and how her mama do her. So again, Sky did not have to take that from her mother. She could have took her ass down into the shelter until she could do better or find a place like she did now. Sky went through that behavior because she wanted to keep that man around her. And she knew that man couldn't go to the shelter with her.
Hey, I cannot continue to keep going back and forth with her. 1 minute we're good, the next minute we fall out. I can't keep going back and forth. I can't keep doing it. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for her. It's not healthy for the kids. So I'm just trying to keep peace and just stay away. Again, I do not wish any harm towards her, but just for my mental health and for all the positive things that's going on in my life, I just cannot bring negativity back into my life.
You can't bring negativity back into your life, but yet you're speaking on the negativity on your channel. Clock that T.
I just have to stay away.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Him. Here he is. I can't stand him. Baby, when I tell you, look at all these people. All these people, and nobody fucking but Sky. Yes, I have. Yeah, we're going to get into that tomorrow, honey. Proud mama. We're going to get in that tomorrow morning. Yes, I have. The gays of our lives. So let me stop real quick, y'all. Shamar and Alvo. If you guys watch the Shamar and Alvo drama, honey, the gays of our lives over there. Not the days of our lives, the gays of our lives. Baby, it went down today. When I tell you Alvo read Shamar down, when I tell you Alvo read Shamar down, and Alvo Shamar couldn't do nothing but sit there and twirl them damn pink ass braids in his hair. It was a mess, honey. Alvo called Shamar all kind of stinky, nasty, dirty, dumb. Said Shamar can't count. He can barely read. Child, it was a mess. Said that Shamar was taking pictures of his munana hole, booty hole, sending it to men with nair in his butt crack. Baby, it was a mess. Nair. I'm talking about the shaving stuff, nair in his child. When I tell you Shamar needs a guardian, Shamar said, everybody just want to come around me to try to expose me and talk about me. And everybody just want to get around me to try to embarrass me. Well, okay, Shamar, then stay embarrassed. Alvo told us when he got with Shamar, which has only been a couple of months, Shamar had $8,000. He said, Alvo said that he was able to get Shamar money from $8,000 to $50,000. Well, y'all know Shamar and Alvo are doing some type of show on Zeus. Me personally, I think this is all for the show. But the way Alvo read Shamar, it definitely felt personal to me. Now, apparently, Alvo is mad because Shamar was cheating on him or something. But I'm thinking to myself, you act like Shamar your actual mate. Let's be honest. If Shamar is using Alvo, okay, Alvo, you use Shamar to grow your platform. Clock that T. Alvo, Shamar should use you. You used him. So what's the problem? I feel like y'all both users. Alvo, you used Shamar to grow your platform. You never had any intentions to sticking around Shamar that long. You used Shamar, I'm gonna say this one more time, to grow your platform. And then Shamar used you for whatever he needed you for. Like, imagine two bottoms arguing with each other. Like how is two bottoms dating? Two men that are both bottoms. How are y'all dating? I didn't understand that. So yes, y'all, we gonna get into that Alvo and Shamar tea tomorrow. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so I don't know if she's gonna play music through this whole thing.
I'm moving closer to you.
Yeah, apparently she is. Okay, y'all know she likes to do that. All right, so let me get up here that talking point of what's the girl name? Sky. I forgot her name. I just wanted y'all to hear the talking point, the way she was talking about her mama. And again, her mother is more than likely is toxic. I can't say she is because I don't know the lady. But her mother probably is toxic. Like anytime you ask your daughter who is struggling financially, who really don't have good sense, who was married to a crackhead, although she had kids with him, and probably shouldn't have had those kids with a crackhead, but she did. And then your mama asked you to ask that same crackhead that you married to go birth the baby for her. Yeah, your mama definitely is very toxic. Is Shamar unable to get his spine fixed? I don't know, girl, but he definitely got them teeth fixed. So I don't know. I don't know what his spine situation is. Black and bougie, I have no idea, girl. So, okay, so that we're gonna get into a little bit more about Sky because she got a couple more videos. I don't want to really get into more of her to right now. I wanted y'all to hear that part. Now, even though Wood don't work, at least Peach can go on Wood's channel and generate a little revenue. These other dusty ninjas living for the free. I wouldn't even want a man if I got to sleep in a cot, girl. Like I said, I couldn't. Sky, how did you get moist for that man? Like, girl, he had you. I ain't gonna even say he had you. You had y'all sleeping in a cot. Because let's be honest, hell, he didn't have nowhere to go. You said people always got so much to say after they move out your place. Exactly, Moni Love, a mess. Have I heard about Angelic Soul? No, I haven't been over to Angelic. I haven't seen anything about Angelic. No, Dairy. Oh, Legendary. Legendary got a knot on his head. Well, that's what happened when your mama don't watch you. He's still not working. It's sad. Who's not working, LaShonda? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, that disgusts me more than anything in the world is a lazy ass man. Baby, when I tell you I don't have no patience or tolerance for lazy men, none whatsoever. If a man don't work, a man don't eat, especially a man who got children. There is no way that you should not be working. I don't care if your woman is making money. We're talking about Peach and Wood right now. I don't care nothing about Peach making money. As a man, you should want to go out there and help handle your own as well, too. Peach couldn't convince me not to get out here and get my money. Just like Wood can't convince her not to go get hers. You say he got fungus on his head? Not fungus. What? No, child, I haven't seen that. None of them are working because you got these women who enable these men and don't care nothing about them working. Like I said before, y'all, I don't understand. We understand, like, if you've been with a man for years and you know his job, he loses his job, he gets laid off. We understand situations like that. But we don't understand the men that are fully capable and able to work and don't. You, as a man, you couldn't tell me not to work. I want my own money. I don't want to ask you for ish. And I'm sorry, social media don't count. That should be something you do in addition to everything else that you got going on. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I can't, LaShonda, I can't relate to the lazy men. Now, I understand losing a job and you off work for a couple weeks, maybe a month or two. Yeah, I get, honey, when you go years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, yeah, I don't understand that. And then I don't understand the women who coddle the men who don't want to work. I don't understand, like, how do you coddle the men who don't want to work? Then you get mad when you can't do for yourself. Speaking of that, let's bring in Wine Glass. So Wine Glass gets upset with herself when she can't have the finer things in life, right? When she can't, y'all remember when we reacted to the house that Wine Glass went and toured. She can't get into a house like that because she don't have the means. But yet you got this grown-ass ninja sitting over here and you coddling him, talking about his disabilities, and he can't drive long distances, but he can drive to the liquor store, the eat out places. He can drive everywhere he want to go. But if it's anything that have to do with taking the load up, now all of a sudden the disabilities come into play. But Wine Glass coddles that man. She coddles that man. You got all these kids by him, which you got about 4 by him, and then he has, I think, 2 outside of the 4 he has with Wine Glass. All these kids, and he ain't working. So let's get into a little bit of what Wine Glass was talking about. This is a lot
in 2 days, but realistically, I cannot work and do content. And do my hair. That means that would be like 3 days worth of braid and hair. I could do it, but I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing it.
That's it, Lakeisha. Only that dick.
Girl, you do your own, period. Yes, Slay. Yeah, you remind me of, I never saw you before on here. How are you doing today? I can never do my own hair, y'all. It's practice. Like, I couldn't before. Like, when I was younger, I could never do my hair. I had to really learn. And you have to be, like, really dedicated and learn what you really learn and shit. It took me forever to learn how to do something to my head. I knew how to braid because I was braiding other people's hair, but I could not like do my hair. Like, it was weird. So I had to really learn. I went to school for my hair, and my sister was just telling me yesterday, day before yesterday, while I was doing my laser hair, I got irritated because I'm like, oh, it's taking too long. And when I'm doing hair for other people, it's different versus when I got kids, it's different. Like, my patience is hold on.
Let me say this. As a mother, I understand hustling for your children, right? But I don't understand the mothers who hustle for their children, but then got the man living in the house watching them hustle. That's the part I don't understand. Baby, when I tell you that would infuriate me to the point where I would just go blank. I would just see red. That would just piss me off so bad. At the end of the day, you live and learn, right? But when do you're constantly living, right? We watch them living, but we don't see them learn anything. We don't see them learn anything. Y'all asking, is she pregnant? I don't know what's wrong with Wine Glass' stomach. It's just big like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't think that girl's pregnant. So, and then they come to the internet and want to convince us that this is normal behavior. Oh, y'all don't have men in y'all house that y'all take care of? No, sis. We don't and don't. No, we don't. We don't know nothing about that. And if you do, girl, keep that between you and your ninja over there. It's too hard, honey. Life is hard. It's too expensive out here. Especially when you're getting food stamps. Girl, you getting food stamps and you over here taking care of a ninja? Baby, stop. Now, I don't care if he do get a check. I guarantee you that he couldn't go live on his own in his own place with that one check. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Bay over here, wine glass Bay. I guarantee you that ninja couldn't go live by himself with that one check. He needs wine glass to survive. One thing I can say about wine glass, she will get up and try to do something. That ninja she got over there, baby, he don't want to do nothing but what he do. Play that game and make beats.
That's my thing. So in the backyard, since I wanted it in a ponytail, I put this like this. I might do a rubber band. But I probably just want to do like flat braids and then ball it in a bun because your ends are you need to protect your ends. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm thinking about just doing this into 3 and then this into 3. And then that's really it, y'all. And nobody gonna see this in the back. So that's what I'm doing now. First of all, I'm gonna put this in a ponytail. I'm gonna put this in a ponytail.
She always somewhere playing with this hair like she ain't got bigger fish to fry.
I'm just gonna read this out. I don't know. Oh, snap. I woke that fat man up. He didn't go to sleep for long. Now his ass gonna be up. All right. Now I'm gonna do another one.
LaToya says, TMR, she don't think a man should pay all the bills. Let me say this, y'all. If we're 2 adults living in a home and we're cohabitating together, and he say, I'm gonna pay the rent or the mortgage, and if we get, it really depends on how you structure your household, right? If y'all got an understanding, like I buy the food and catch the utilities and you take care of it, you know what I'm saying? Because we both, the whole goal is for us, both of us, to keep money in our pocket, right? That's the whole goal. Like, we live in a time now that one job is non-existent. Having one job, unless you're making 6 figures on that job, and shit, for some people that ain't even enough nowadays. We live in a time now, having one job is just like non-existent. Years and years ago, you could get by with having one job. But now, rent for a 2-bedroom is in some places $2,000 a month. Yeah, it's expensive. So you're living in a situation now where everybody got to pitch in. You find so many people now, especially after the pandemic, during the pandemic, after the pandemic, you find so many people combined in households. You find a lot of people living together because it's just easier for everybody to like pitch in, get the rent paid, and and we all can have money to survive. Yeah, you got to have a hustle with your regular job. And that whatever that hustle looks like for you is what it is. But nowadays, we live in these hard economic times where a lot of people are joining households just so they can survive, y'all. I mean, think about it. Eggs are very expensive. A dozen of eggs is, like in some places, they're like $5 for 12 eggs. Waffle House. You guys know Waffle House? Waffle House has now implemented where they're charging you 50 cents per egg when you order a breakfast from Waffle House. 50 cents per egg. Additional. And I'm sorry, Waffle House ain't all that great to me. Exactly, TMR. It's $10 here for a dozen. So y'all, you paying $10 for a dozen of eggs. So when you go to the restaurants, everybody is upcharging for any type of food that has egg in it because eggs are so expensive. So when you're living in situations like that, y'all, if you got a situation where your man is paying the rent and he paying the light bill and you buying the groceries and you pay to get the gas bill or whatever, most people got car notes, if you got a couple in the household, the man and the woman, the man got his own car, the woman got her own car. More than likely, y'all got car notes, and then y'all got car insurance. And everybody knows car insurance is through the roof now, along with car notes. So when somebody asked about the whole, you said wine glass, I feel like a man shouldn't pay all the bills. I feel like if there's an understanding between the two adults on how they run their household. One thing I do know, what she shouldn't believe is that the man shouldn't pay a bill. She shouldn't believe he needs to pay a bill, if not 4, 5 of them. Okay, I feel like the bills should be split down the middle when it comes to living in harmony, right? Where we all can keep. The object is to save. That's the whole objective, is to save money, put money up. So when events, those unforeseen things that happen in life, there are things that happen that you can't plan for. It's called unforeseen. And so therefore you can go and get the money out the bank to go handle those unforeseen situation, car breakdown, whatever happens. So if you guys live in a home situation where you're splitting the bills, me personally, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. That's just me. I do understand there are some, I ain't dealing with no ninja unless he pay all my bills. I mean, okay, girl, if that works for you, if you got a man that can do that for you, great, sis. But let's be honest, y'all, every man out here ain't built like that. There are some men out here that just have regular jobs. They're not making $100,000 a year. Because if everybody was making $100,000 a year, eggs would probably be $20 for 12 of them. Because, the more money we make, the more expensive everything gets.
So, yeah, this is how I do my hair, y'all. This is exactly how I do my hair. I just try to do my own shit sometimes. Is Bay able to help you with your hair? He'll help me take it down if I need help. He will do that. When I was pregnant with Esme, I had these braids up for so long because I was just so tired. I mean, not Esme, Nayori. And I had the braids up so long, he ended up just taking it down for me. He was like, come on, babe, sit down so I can take
Exactly,
it down.
T. Wilson.
So he took them down for me. But yeah, he will. My man would do that.
What's going on with Waffle
I have
Toast?
no problems with that. You're so beautiful, lady. How are you doing today? And wonderful day. Thank you. You are too. I'm doing good. She is cute. Thank you. I made a picture of my craft on YouTube. I have some piece on my YouTube channel to show you what they look like. How much are you charged for mine? I really like your hair is fly. Not yet, y'all. It's not fly yet. It's almost fly. But not fly yet. I'm gonna just start doing like simple styles. And then once I get some time, I'm gonna do longer styles. But right now, the way I need to push out these videos, I ain't gonna have time. So I need to start doing realistic stuff. And that's the way I like it.
I'll be honest with you, honey. You said the least Bay could do is help more with the kids and house chores. I don't need you. I don't need that help. Let's be honest, y'all. How long do it take to clean a house? It don't take that long. Especially if you clean every day, it don't take that long. I don't need him being Benson. Okay, I don't need a Benson. I don't need nobody. Thank you for sweeping and mopping. Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks, boo. Y'all remember my Jazzy life? She was excited because Chris was sweeping floors and mopping floors and cooking meals. Okay, she thought that was just the cat's meow. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I need you to bring in a paycheck, sir. Okay, bring in a paycheck, and on our off days, meaning you and I, on our off days, we'll go ahead and get this house clean and do the laundry. We'll do that together, right? Yeah, I don't need you helping me in that aspect. I need you to get out here and get this coin.
I don't want to walk around my head half done. I hate that shit. I will pay somebody to do my hair. Like, I'm just that type. But I need to stop being like that because I know how to do my own shit. Like, I remember Baebay, he gave me the money to go get my braids done when I was pregnant with, I believe, Nayori. Yep, Nayori. I ended up getting my braids done. Baebay ended up giving me the money to go get it done. But now, yo, I don't pay nobody. I do my own shit by myself because I can do it. Like, girl, you can do your own hair. You don't need nobody. You don't need to pay nobody. You just gotta do it. Be motivated and do it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it.
I can't remember the part where she gets it. I think it's coming up, y'all. Give me just a moment. Yeah, he did. She did say that, Lynn.
Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. What are you putting in your hair? I put this braid gel, and then I'm putting shining gel. I don't like this. What is it? Shining gel? Less gel. But I usually use a shining gel on top of there. Please be respectful and hit a like and show support, please. And thank you. Hey there, I came back to first tip. China. That's good that he will help you with your hair. Maybe you should get.
Hold on, wine glass. The I can do it all by myself era is dead and horrible. Look for us black women, girl.
I really like your hair. Is fly. How much you charge? Oh, I'm not out there screaming. Okay. I just think this door. It's good that you can French braid your own hair, girl. Yes. What's this? What happened to your braids? Girl, I took that stuff down. Like I was telling somebody earlier on this live that I gotta push out a lot of videos. If my hair not done, I'm not feeling motivated. You know, I'm looking terrible, and then I feel like it's the stress of everything trying to get the fucking videos done. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it down. It would have been so cute because I already seen it. It was gonna be so cute. This braid is not cute. So I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it down from nobody ever again. I'm done with this shit. Like I'm so done with this shit. I don't wanna ever like I don't wanna ever feel like none of this shit. Like and I think it's just motivation. Like I feel like a lot of times a lot of people feel like, oh, we could say this to make her feel some type of way. But really it's motivation. It's really motivation. A life changes. What type of change did you get another job? Yes. So I quit my job, right? I have 2 YouTube channels that's monetized. He get his own income, right? And I get my own income. I work for my brother. Like days y'all don't see me post. I'm working. I'm doing stuff over there for him, running him places and stuff, right? So yeah, work. I make income. YouTube is a side hustle, but eventually it's gonna be my main income. I'm gonna make thousands of dollars off of YouTube. I can't wait. And I got a plan in my mind.
What is she talking about? So she says she got 2 monetized YouTube channels and Bay get his own income. And you say you get your own income. You work for your brother. Well, sis, if you had all this prior to, why did you go get the job then? If you guys were doing okay financially, you had these 2 monetized YouTube channels. Bay gets his own income. You got your own income. You say you work for your brother. then why did you go get a job? And what do you work for your brother doing? I think she has a mentally challenged brother that she helps drive around or something. I think I seen a video a few months ago where she was doing that.
And I don't see, the thing about me is I don't want to feel like that me getting $4,000 a month is enough for me. No, I want bigger. I want better. I want more. I'm sorry. That's just me. I want more. I feel like I deserve more. Me deserve more. Me, my kids, and my husband deserve more. I want a whole house. I want a house that I can.
So you say you get $4,000 a month? Explain to me why we needed to know that. Sis, why do we need to know how much money you bring in monthly? Did somebody ask you that? She said $4,000 is not enough. She want more. Well, how do you plan to get that? Like I said, this is another one of Peach McIntyre's students.
Yeah, part that I want that don't have to be fixed up. I'm grateful for what I got. Don't get me wrong, but I want more. So, but in my mind, I'm just like, I just gotta work a little bit. That's it. I gotta work a little bit more, and I'm good with that. So, yeah, I got 2 jobs. I actually got a business. So yeah, I do. I'm glad you went live.
What is she? Now she got a business. If you had all this going on, why did you go get the job outside the home? If you had all this going on, Wine Glass. You notice how she keep talking about everything she's doing, but nothing about what he's doing. I don't understand her.
Hey, Diamond. Hey, boo. What's up? I'm learning how to blow on my YouTube. Mortgage and rent are both high. Plus, you have to.
Here's you know what bothers me about these Peach McIntyre students. Not all of them, but some of them. I'm gonna use Wine Glass and Sky as 2 examples. Wine Glass and Sky don't get 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 views per video. They're lucky if they get 2,000 views per video. And Wine Glass channel, when Wine Glass was doing reaction videos, she actually got more views doing that. Now she does have a couple videos of her talking about her personal life where she's gotten maybe, I think it's not very many, but she's gotten like 10,000 views or something like that. But my thing is, how do you feel like you're going to get to this, I don't know, Peach McIntyre financial status when, sis, you don't get nowhere near the views that Peach get? Again, Peach can't teach you that. That's luck of the algorithm. I can't help it, Lynn. That's just how I think. Wine Glass has been at this YouTube things for several years now. About 4 or 5 years. She's been at this YouTube thing for quite some time. Sis, if you have not hit that plateau where you're making at least at the minimum 10,000 views per video, if you haven't got there yet and you've been on here about 4 or 5 years, the probability is kind of low, sis. I'm not saying that she needs to give up her YouTube dream, but y'all need to be more realistic about the dream. That's my thing.
Okay, so mortgage and rent is high, okay? But me paying almost $2,000 for this is crazy.
She paying almost $2,000 to stay there? Wait, what?
So, yeah. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Ain't no way I should be paying almost $2,000. And then, girl, because they said the water bill is $100 itself. So that's $17. I'm paying $17. I'm like, it's not worth it. Hell no. It's not worth it. But this is what I'm telling myself. I don't need nobody to be like, oh, you can never. I can't always have. I have so many people that comment on here. You don't even get 1,000 views on your videos. Look, I'm getting 1,000. I'm hitting 1,000 almost every video because I'm being consistent, right? I'm doing that.
Yeah, but Wine Glass, 1,000 views ain't ish. And it really depends on your CPM as well, too. 1,000, girl, that's how you get paid. It's the cost per mile. Every 1,000 views is how you get paid. Depending on, my God, girl.
So don't ever let nobody tell you what you cannot do. I see a lot of people be like, oh, you would never get this house. Let me show you. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you. Oh, that's just good motivation. I just keep telling myself. Oh,
it's not saying that she can't do it. It's being realistic about what is possible. Again, it's living in a, girl, you got 4 daggone kids and a man that don't work. You ain't got time for dream. You just said your rent like $1,700, including your water bill. Girl, you don't not, and you say you bring in $4,000 a month. Girl, you do not have time for dreaming.
That's very good motivation to keep just going. I like that. I used to be in my feelings about it, but once you take your feelings apart and you be like, girl, prove these haters wrong, prove them wrong, because it ain't nothing. And I know a lot of people be like, oh, she on low income. How am I on low income? If I'm paying, I'm gonna show you. I got a short that I'll show you how I'm paying my rent. And I use money orders. I use money orders for a reason, because these apartment complex people, they terrible.
That damn EB. We're not saying she doesn't need to be determined, but I mean, you still need to be reasonable with that as well too. Like, I could see if she had, like, and I'm just being open and honest when I say this, I could see if she had a support system, like if Bae was working really hard while she follows her dream and worked really hard to grow her YouTube channel, kind of what Gerard did for Olivia. Gerard supported Olivia while she was building her platform. He allowed her to sit at home and be a stay-at-home mom while she built her YouTube platform. So to be quite honest with you, Olivia really needs to thank him, because he supported her where he paid the rent and bills while she sat and did content. Wineglass doesn't have that. She doesn't have a Gerard over there. Okay. She don't have that over there. She doesn't have that type of support. This man can't even take the kids to the bus stop. Gerard went and snatched his 3 and raising them now with a whole nother woman. That's what I'm saying about the determination. Like, I'm not minimizing her to being determined, but it would be easier if she had a support system, like a man that can support her while she follows her dream. She don't have that.
They tell you, oh, we didn't receive this, we didn't receive that, and you don't have a paper track it. So you better use money orders. I've been there before. I remember I put $500 on, I think, moved to, my old townhouse. And that's what I want again. I want my townhouse back. I want a house. I want a house, like a basement.
Do y'all notice this girl always complains about her living situation? When she moved into this house, she ain't even been here 6 months. When she moved into this house, she was so ecstatic. It had a washer and dryer hookup, extra bedroom, new kitchen appliances. She was, now all of a sudden, now this house ain't good enough for you. Wineglass is never happy. She's never happy. And then here's the thing, sis, you have to live within your means. Your means right now is stating this is where you can afford to stay. These are your means. Again, that's why this is why Wineglass doesn't need to go shopping for houses that she clearly can't afford, because it I'm not saying it doesn't give you something to look forward to, but it makes her come and then diminish where she's currently living. And at the end of the day, you need to be grateful to have a roof over your head.
The upstairs, 4 bedrooms on the top.
Yeah, T, she did.
A dining room, a sunroom.
Okay, EB.
My own backyard with a gate. I want that stuff, and I'm gonna get that stuff. But yeah, when I put $500 on my rent, on my security deposit, girl, you know they lost it. They was like, we ain't getting out $500, and I sat there and I was like, y'all better find it because I got the receipt right here. Y'all better find it. I got
Wine glass. Why are you talking about using money orders as paper trail? Since it's 2025, I can't tell you the last time I bought a damn money order. Please don't take this wrong to all of you all that are out there still buying money orders. Baby, if it ain't using my debit card, my credit card, or writing a check for money order. I mean, if you got a bank account, you can go to your bank and get a cashier's check. And they free. I don't even do that, so I don't even know how much they cost now. They should be free if you got an account there. Woo.
Receipt right here. I said, and I'm not moving until y'all find it. Girl, she going her, are you talking about this $500? Like, and I'm looking at her like, girl, don't play with me about my money. Don't play with me. That's why I want my own. Can't nobody kick me out unless it's me not paying my damn my mortgage. So my mortgage is high. Yeah, but I'd rather pay a high-ass mortgage than pay these renters. They getting over on this. I'm telling you. They getting over.
That's true, Wine Glass. Rent is high. However, sis, you have to think of it like this. At least you have a roof over your head. And right now you're in the rent situation. You're not in homeowner situation. You can't even show consistent income. So you're not in the homeowner situation yet. You're still running in the rental realm of thinking. When you start running in the homeowner realm of thinking, then maybe that'll happen for you, sis. And I'm not saying you have to have a job in order to get a home. However, you need to have consistent income because people who are self-employed can buy houses. You just got to show your tax statements and bank statements and things of that nature. So you could be self-employed and buy a home as well too. It's not just secluded for people who work 9-to-5 jobs.
And over on all of us. Ain't no way you telling me that this is girl bye. Baby bye.
Not she love money orders.
And then I had a $300 credit. They're gonna sit up there and say, oh, we used it, this and that. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. And that's the way I like
She is BMJM. Wine Glass is very silly. I see that you put one up. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
My hair, y'all, it's been flourishing. Like I did a good trim. I did a good trim on Malaysia hair too. My hair just been flourishing. Like it just needed that trim. It's still not in a good state.
Okay, Wine Glass. Y'all, this live stream is 2 hours long. We're at the 31-minute mark. We'll finish her up tomorrow, okay? Because I do not want to sit here and listen to. Let me skim through it and see when she gets to the parts, honey, because the comment section tore her ass up in this live stream. And I need to get right to that part where all that stuff started happening. So we'll check in on with her tomorrow. Like, ooh, I probably have to go live twice tomorrow, y'all, because I can't do it all in one live stream. It will make my live way too long. And I've been to the point now I want to try to keep my lives at an hour, no longer than an hour and a half. So you guys can pretty much watch them. Yeah, she does. She does a lot of rambling and rumbling. And that's why I've said these girls going live talking about absolutely nothing. I just hate the fact that they caught on to what the reactors were doing, and they figure, oh, the reactors go live all the time. Let's do that too, because it has become a whole ish show. Okay. I loved it when they actually did videos, because the videos weren't long. We can go in, react to them, and boom, we gone. Girl, these 2-3 hour live streams, child, is murder. You hear me? She goes from extreme to the next, and I always ask, what the hell is she talking about? I don't even think she knows what she's talking about. I think a lot of times Bae just sits and just looks at Wineglass lips move. He probably don't even look at her lips. He's probably watching the TV and just hears her behind him talking. I don't even think that man pays attention to her. A lot of times I feel like Wineglass comes and talks to the internet because Bae don't talk to her. That's just my personal opinion. First name, last name said, hi from the bushes. I tried to give my 14-year-old cash for something, and he told me he can't use that. Not he can't use the cash, girl. Chiquita said, no worries, because after you done, I'm gonna replay your live. I'm graveyard shift. Be bored out of my mind. Well, thank you, Chiquita. I'm glad I can keep you company, sis. Thank you so much. Olivia barely vlogs, just a bunch of lies every day, talking about nothing and eating and yelling at the kids. Right, proud mama. It's a mess, y'all. YouTube has became a whole utter mess. Right now, none of them have any real content anymore. No, they don't, because they have a lot going on in their lives. Let me tell y'all something. So much of their lives have been exposed to the point now where a lot of what they have going on personal, they don't want to share it with the internet. And let's be honest, they really don't have to. They don't want to share it with the internet. So a lot of times they go on here and just talk about absolutely nothing. Or, or you'll spend 30 minutes of them just communicating with their kids and not even paying attention to the chat again, which for the life of me, that baffles me how they do that. So yeah, so a lot of what they have going on is really nothing going on. It's just, for me, I'm just so used to watching them. I will peek in every now and then and see what we can catch. I'm real behind you guys with all of these ladies got going on. I'm kind of behind on it because I haven't really been watching it like that. And I'll peek in every now and then. And I know, like I said, what we talked about at the top of the live, where one of my subscribers came and told me a live that I guess Olivia did yesterday, where it's not up anymore, where she was talking about she's not going to rest until Jasmine's channel is gone. And all I kept thinking is, why? Why do you want her channel gone? Why does her channel got to go and yours gets to stay? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, girl, just leave that lady alone. Like, she just let her be on that side of the internet. You be on this side of the internet. But y'all, that makes sense. That's using common sense, and common sense just not so common anymore. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Waffle Toaster. I definitely agree. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. Let me get on up off of here. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. It's going on midnight, so I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. Thank you guys for holding in. We held about 500 in chat while we were, gossiping. I didn't really have a real title for this live stream. I was just like, girl, just to get over here and let's gossip a little bit, okay? But again, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll try to pick up on some other conversation. I do want to get to that Shamar Alvo situation, but y'all was a lot of cussing in both their live streams, so yikes. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this, because I'm not trying to get my channel demonetized because they don't care nothing about their coins over there, girl. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And TMR is definitely going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.